What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Ride the Six, car motorcycle channel, mainly motorcycles. So we just did the video where we got the triple tree stand done, and we have it on the bike. And today we're going to be working on the parts bike. We're going to be putting actually the factory exhaust system on this bike. I have a spare one laying around from my bike, so I'm going to be putting that on the bike. We're going to be switching out the gas tank because the one I have on the bike now is the dented one that came off my bike. But I also have a replacement tank as well. So we're going to get that done. We have a string of nice weather coming this weekend. I'm hoping to take this baby for a little rip. I haven't ridden it yet. I've started it up, but I haven't run it through the gears. And my buddy Les is on the way over now, and we're going to get it done. So stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, so we're putting the exhaust on the parts bike. We're putting new exhaust gaskets in. Hello. We got Les over there on the other side.
Being a dick.
So yeah, whoever had this bike before, when I pulled the exhaust off, there was no gaskets, so he didn't really have anything installed properly. But he also had an R6 exhaust, so
make sure that goes. Oh yeah, so make sure the bevel edge goes towards the engine.
Yeah, so
'cause you got a flat edge. I don't know if the camera can see.
No, I probably won't see it.
You got a flat edge on this side, and you've got a beveled edge on this side.
Yeah.
So the flat edge will go towards the exhaust pipe. The
yeah.
beveled edge will go into the engine.
Toward the engine.
And what we're doing is just putting a little dab of grease on each one, just to hold it in place, which will burn off once you start it.
Actually, right now it's in place. That's good.
Yeah.
So now the hard part.
Yeah. Now they're all in place. Now we'll attach the exhaust at the back in one spot.
Actually, you
that
know
way
what?
We can swing it up straight.
Bring it in. Let's put it in place. I'll hold it up in place if I can.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Let's put the one bolt in because we can swing it.
But let's get these in place.
You won't get them straight.
There we go.
Okay. Let me put this back bolt in.
This is not a job you can do on your own, guys. This is a real pain in the ass. If you have a motorcycle lift, you might be able to do it by yourself. It is tricky. It's awkward. So I'm just going to hold the front of the exhaust in place so the gaskets don't fly out, while Les is bolting the rear of the exhaust, just to hold it in place. Alright guys, so Les and I got the little, I don't know what you call these things, whatever holds the exhaust in. And we're going to start...
Exhaust flanges.
Yeah, I don't know, flange, whatever it is. We're going to start tightening down some of the bolts. So I'm going to record while Les tightens down the bolts.
Yeah. And you're going to have 2 bolts on each pipe. You don't crank just one all the way. You take turns on cranking them down. That way you make sure they're turned down evenly.
Little tight spot to record, guys. Like,
yeah.
Les and I have our hands in the same spot here, so...
And when we're done, we torque them after. But we'll get them all down hand tight. And don't over tighten them because you could bend the flanges.
Now, do you want to tighten up this other side now to kind of pull her level?
Yeah.
Is it pulling them in at all, the headers?
Yeah. No.
So they must be in almost all the way, because...
It would pull it in if they weren't.
You'll see when that comes tight on the header part.
You'll know when you start it.
Well, the guy before didn't have any exhaust flanges in there, so... Or exhaust gaskets, whatever you call them. So it can't be worse than what it was. Go for
this one.
Yep, alright.
Oh, that fell off that one.
And all the pipes too, like they're not exactly identical, right? They're going to be, as you put these flanges on. Do you need the deep?
Well, need length.
Even that might be too long. Tight spot. So these are all 12 mil sockets, guys. So we got a 12 long and deep socket here on this one. Pull them down a little.
Just pulling them in as tight as they'll go.
This is why a lot of people have motorcycle stands, lifts.
Yeah, this is why I say at work all the time, I'm too old for this. All these young kids working there now. I'm too old for this. Nope, never too old to play with stuff like this.
Motorcycles keep you young.
Alright, well, they're tight.
Yep.
Now we just have to.
Well, I guess that part's on. We'll let's get the back attached.
Yeah. 12. You got a 12 wrench?
Well, funny enough, guys, I don't have any wrenches, but I have an adjustable wrench.
I guess that'll work.
Yeah,
That'll work.
and I got a set of channel locks.
Just give me the adjustable.
You know what would work there really good? A speed wrench.
Will it really work?
A ratcheting wrench.
A proper wrench.
Exactly.
Because I hate these things. Which,
there
since
we go.
We can't get a socket on it, and somebody doesn't have a wrench,
Yeah.
so we'll use a knuckle buster wrench. Oh, these things,
Ghetto.
these things are ghetto, man.
Ghetto.
This is so redneck.
Guess I should have asked you to bring some wrenches over.
I guess so.
I'm surprised the socket. I guess it's not deep enough.
No, it's not enough room to get this ratchet and socket in there.
I can't even hardly see up in there with the camera.
Well, they see what I'm doing, so that's not bad.
Yeah, we'll just watch Les wrench that in there. Well, we're back running a custom exhaust, or I guess factory exhaust on the. This is the parts bike, the one from Copart in Pennsylvania. So this is the actual factory exhaust off my bike. And you can see we got clearance with the oil pan there, so we're all good. Oh yeah. So we've got the parts FZ6R, got the exhaust on it, and fired it up through the battery and runs like a top. Running through the gears, no problems. This is stock, there's no noise. Where's the noise? Woo! Little frosty here because it's still cold here in Canada. But we've got no leaks. There's no white smoke coming out around the headers, so I think we're good.
Yeah.
Job well done, Les.
Right on, brother.
Aircraft mechanic for you. There you go. Aircrafts, bikes, doesn't matter.
I'm
Cars.
a man, damn it, I can fix anything.
Alright guys, so we did replace the tank. So there you go. White tank. This is another tank I purchased in Pennsylvania for this bike. It's not too bad. It's got a couple little minor things, but overall it's structurally sound and it is functional. So yeah, to replace the tank, you just pull off your rear seat so you can get that at the hinge pin. You need to remove the 2 bolts up there that hold the tank to the frame. And when you lift the tank, just be very careful because there are 5 connections under the tank, 2 overflow hoses, 2 connectors for your pump, your fuel pump, and then obviously the main connector for the fuel line. So we didn't film it, but it is done. I've taken the red tank off that was damaged. The red tank isn't even from this bike, but you can see it's over here. So there's the red tank. The red tank was initially on the bike that I crashed. So I now have 2 white FZ6Rs essentially. And I'm going to try to repair the dent. You can see the dent on the right hand side there. I'm going to try to repair the dent in that tank. And we'll see. Alright guys, so now we're going to go take this little bike for a ride. The weather's nice out, it's sunny. Tomorrow's going to be even better. We're going to try out the parts bike.
We're going to try out the parts bike, and he's going to take it for a spin, and let's see what happens.
Go around the block.
Yep. He's coming back up the street, and a truck almost pulled out in front of him. Well guys, this is the bike that we picked up in Pennsylvania.
Doesn't feel too bad.
No, eh?
Clutch doesn't feel too bad, but there's definitely too much play in the throttle, but yeah, it doesn't feel bad.
Good.
Like, pretty good for a salvage bike. Like, I don't know, man. Track bike, I think.
Well, we can't license it here, so it would be a track bike.
Yeah, track bike, yeah. It's fucking cold though. My hands are freezing.
Sounds good.
Yep.
6,000 plus miles on it.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, just
2009 was 6,500.
Yep, just 6,500 miles on it. And you're not bad.
Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Big shout out to Les for coming over and helping me get this exhaust on the bike. It's not something you can do on your own, very easy. So I'll put links to his channel somewhere up there. Also stay tuned guys, the weather's starting to get really nice. Today I was actually out on Lake Simcoe running around on snowmobiles. That video is probably coming at you next or very, very soon. And yeah, hopefully we're going to get into some riding weather here the next couple days. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, Carbon Class Motorsports. I'll put the link in the description below the video. Promo code gets you 10% off, store-wide. And yeah guys, stay tuned for the next video. Like and subscribe. See you on the next one.